And I am just a bit curious what the purpose of today's hearing is. We're talking about a state law that is currently under review by the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court will decide if the law is constitutional, and only the Supreme Court, not the House Judiciary Committee. That being said, we are here with a Texas state law in front of us. This law is currently in effect, and it is saving lives. It is saving the lives of unborn babies. Women and babies deserve better than being told that their only option is abortion. Many pro-life groups and individuals across the country reach out to pregnant women to help with support, with diapers, with housing, with love. Abortion does not help women. After saying that, I have a couple of questions for Ms. Foster. Ms. Foster, first of all, thank you for being here. I appreciate the time you took and sharing the information with us. In your experience, is it accurate to characterize elective abortion as health care?
It is not.
Thank you. Does that term accurately reflect what happens to a baby?
Health care?
Yep.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And well, and maybe I should go back. Many of the members and witnesses present today have vigorously objected to the heartbeat law recently passed by Texas. The people of Texas chose, through their duly elected officials, to protect unborn babies at that point when a beating heart can be detected. How early can the fetal heartbeat be detected?
Frequently as early as 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah.
And are there any other things you can tell us about a baby that is going on at that gestational age?
Absolutely. At that point, you can see the beginnings of their arms, their hands, their legs, their feet, hearing the heartbeat, seeing the formation of their head and their features. We're talking about a human being. Life is not frivolous. That's the entire point here. And that child in the womb who is developing, who generally by the time that you hear that heartbeat, that child will be viable, that pregnancy will be viable. And so the chances that she or he will grow to full term are very good at that point.
And Ms. Foster, I wasn't necessarily going to do it, but I did bring along a 10-week model. And just to show that it's got, you can't see it, but he's got fingers and toes and looks a lot like a little baby to me. And it saddens me when we cheapen life through abortion and just in general. But just one final question, Ms. Foster. You've written about providing alternatives to abortion, real alternatives, and it's necessary to really create a culture that allows for an understanding of motherhood and that is inclusive of women's hopes and dreams. Let's support women and not push them towards the violence and neglect of abortion. How can we as a nation better provide for women facing those unexpected pregnancies with real choices?
Yes, there are so many ways that we can really stand with women in need and partners in need and support them. That involves governmental methods and nonprofits that are actively working in communities throughout our nation, outnumbering abortion facilities in the hundreds to thousands, and are providing real alternatives, are providing material resources like diapers, clothing, formula, car seats, you name it, that are providing things like career training, parenting training, and are just providing that hope and support, encouraging women that, of course, as we know, the primary 3 reasons why women seek abortion, whether we're talking about first trimester or late term from the abortion industry's own published studies, they're financial concerns, relationship issues, and not feeling ready to be a parent. All 3 of those areas are areas where we can come alongside women and stand with women and be there for them. And that is what pregnancy resource centers are doing in the thousands and communities throughout our nation. And that's what even we have government resources for. It's to stand with the disenfranchised and with the vulnerable and provide hope and support.
Thank you very much. And I would just say in closing, I think that would be a much better use of the committee's time to be looking at what we can do to help instead of going through a law that is sitting in front of the Supreme Court, and they will make the determination of its constitutionality. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I yield back.